Okay, I'm here with Brian Hamilton, one of the founders of Vintage Electric, and we've got one of our favorite bikes here, the Vintage Tracker. Brian, could you please tell us about this amazing tracker?
Yeah, so this is the Tracker by Vintage Electric. This is the first model we ever produced. This was kind of the spark that set it all off. We built one of these, actually my buddy's garage, the very first one. And we fell in love with the style, we fell in love with the ride, and 6 years later, here we are shipping bikes all over the world. And this is our production tracker now. It's changed a little bit from the garage, gotten some upgrades, gotten some fit and finish. And the really cool thing about this bike is that it rides a lot differently than most electric bikes on the market because this thing was purposely built to be an electric bike. A lot of other companies coming out are, big companies that are already established. They're taking existing bicycles, putting an electric bike kind of kit style on it, and then that's what they sell. Whereas this thing was two guys sitting in a garage, let's make something awesome, and this is what came out of it. And you ride this bike a bit differently than a lot of electric bikes. You can pedal it if you want, but the really cool thing is that you have a throttle here you can hit. When you hit that throttle, away you go.
That's cool.
So you end up riding it more like a motorcycle or a moped. And some of the key features of this bike, along with that throttle, is you have an integrated headlight and tail light. And these are both LED powered, which use really low power, so it really doesn't drain your battery at all. And another cool thing is our hub motor here. This hub motor is a direct drive system. The great thing about direct drive systems is you get a lot of power out of them. There's no plastic gears in there to wear out. That motor, you're not gonna have to worry about it for a lifetime. It's gonna run forever. Awesome. And to back up that hub motor, we have our battery here in our sand cast aluminum battery box. And that's right, this is sand cast aluminum, it's not plastic. And the great thing about this battery box is it houses the battery and the controller, and it acts as a big heat sink to let those components run really efficiently. And one of the really cool things about sand casting, the actual process of making that, is that they're pouring molten aluminum into a sand cast mold, and that makes every single one of these unique. So, if you buy this bike or a tracker we make, 200 or 300 from now, every single box is like a fingerprint and unique for that customer.
Wow.
Yeah, so the great thing about this bike is that you can just hop on it, hit the throttle and go. You don't have to worry about changing the settings or, are you in eco mode or power mode or whatever. It's just, you just get on this thing and you enjoy it. You hit the throttle, you have your Shimano hydraulic disc brakes, and another really cool feature that this has, which the hub motor allows us to do, is regenerative braking. So that's this red button here. And the cool thing about that is you can push and hold that, it slows you down, and as it's slowing you down, it's putting some of that power back into the battery and extending your range so you can ride longer.
And it's not wearing out the brakes, right? So
yeah. That's another major benefit of the Regen is that it puts power back in and you're not even touching your brakes. So we've had customers that have been riding their bikes for 5 years and they haven't replaced their brake pads once because that Regen saves them.
Awesome. Well, we're really excited about the tracker here. Come down to Oregon e-bikes, try it out, and thank you so much, Brian. I really appreciate you being here with us.
Thank you.